Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? I'm going to finish my readings. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you would like to leave any comments or information, please feel free to do that down below, but keep it positive and of the light. No negativity here. If you would like to plant a seed on this channel, you could do it at my Cash App or my PayPal. And let's get started. I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to do the reading, and then at the end I'm going to pick out a horoscope from this box like I've been doing, and then I'll let you know whose reading that is for. So let's get started. Hope everybody is having a nice Saturday and you're blessed. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, ancestors, oracles, what messages do you have for my viewers? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what messages do you have for my viewers? What do you want them to know? What knowledge and wisdom do you want to share with them through me? Thank you for allowing me to be a messenger. Thank you. Okay, again, not Isis is coming out, and this came out yesterday for another sign. So it's saying energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. So I will read that for you guys again, since this is a different sign. And I didn't memorize that. So look up angel number 88. Please, viewers, angel number 88. And it's saying each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint, which particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are offered her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. So many of you, not of Isis, is giving you her power to connect with her, because together both of you are going to have connection to help the world, okay? You are under the spiritual guidance and protection of the divine feminine. Part of your high destiny this lifetime is to heal and flourish through the divine feminine in her many forms, especially in those forms that truly resonate and hold meaning for you. This healing will happen on your personal path and may well be part of the work that you offer in service to the world, which may be simply in how you live your life. This oracle brings special indication that your soul is braiding and twining with the divine feminine energies in particular form. For some, that will be a specific goddess, and the energetic process will often be strong and deep. The initiate will feel as if they are integrating the part of the goddess that is not just in them, but is in part of their own consciousness. It is a deeply personal, spiritually powerful, and beautiful growth experience for the soul. This process does not make you lose your individuality. If it is happening in a genuine way, you will not believe yourself to be the goddess in question. You will instead experience her as part of your own being, and your being as part of her. You will not cease to exist as an individual light, and yet you will have grown more into the divine communion with the sacred divine feminine. For others, there will be a sense of divine feminine in many forms and faces, and you will enjoy her variety and vastness as you grow spiritually. You will not sense a particular goddess so much as you feel a deepening soul connection and awakening to the divine feminine principle, which is in the animating force behind all goddess energies. For still others, there will simply be a knowing that love for the divine feminine, whether a man or woman, is a key part of your spiritual journey this lifetime. That is your important spiritual task, to just love her and be loved by her, living the honor and respect for the body, the earth, and being committed to growing consciousness, awareness as to how to best express that love and respect in genuine healing way. Whether you feel the connection with an individual goddess or the divine feminine more holistically, as your soul braids or twines with her, you will feel your awareness and consciousness of your own divine feminine nature become stronger, more integrated, and more balanced part of your life and sense of self. The body will also be integrating this shift in your soul, as any work with the feminine energy helps bring body and soul light together, blending the physical and inner worlds of the light together until they begin to feel very connected and harmonious. Eventually, as the process continues, when you feel your body, you will feel your soul light present there. There will be no distinction between your soul and your body. It is a magnificent, luminous, joyful state of wonder to embody. People will be asking you what you have been doing to have such a beautiful inner glow. So that's what's happening. You're intertwining with Goddess and your feminine side, okay? For men and women, like they said, all right? There's a lot more here to read, but I'm not going to read it all because that's a lot. But basically, that's what's happening. You're intertwining, so whatever goddess you feel connected to. But know that the knot of Isis, she's helping you, and she's giving you her. She's integrating with you, intertwining like a braid. So together, she, with her and other goddess of feminine energies, they're going to help you to be have that beautiful side of you, that feminine energy part of you come out. All right. So let's see what else they have. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. What other messages do you have for my viewers? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. What other messages do you have for my viewers, please? What do you want them to know? Can I have some more messages, please, to go with this? And thank you. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, oracles of love and light. What messages do you have? So the first one that's coming out, it says the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So some of you, you're having tower moments, okay? This is the tower, okay? And it's crumbling. It's falling apart, okay? Piece by piece. The lightning is even striking because the creator, the ancestors, and the angels are like, come on, like, what are you not getting? You know what I mean? Like, what are you not seeing? Like, you have this tower outside, and here you have this whole beautiful rainbow of flowers and hills, and look at over here, over here, this is where you're supposed to be. Here's your kingdom over here, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you clinging on to, viewers? You have to let go of things that are no longer for you. Stop holding on to things that the creator, your angels and ancestors have already told you to let go of. You have to let go and let God, and I know it's hard because it's hard for me a lot of times in my life, but sometimes we don't see like what the creator and the angels and the ancestors see, but they try to help us because they can see it before we do. A lot of times people are codependent on one another, or they feel like, they're like somebody's not going to want them, or they're not good enough to make it in this world. And that's all a lie from the enemy. Don't believe the lies that the darkness tells you in your mind. That's why you need to meditate. That's why you need to watch positive speakers to uplift your soul, to give you encouragement, to lift you up, to make you feel good about your self-esteem. Make sure you're aligning your chakras. There's videos also on YouTube to align your chakras. Do that every day if you can. Always, connect with positivity. Videos, movies, be around positive people that uplift you and do not bring you down or make you feel even worse, or that keep you the same and don't want you to change because they want you to stay at the same place where they're at. Don't stay around those kind of people. All right, because the creator has something beautiful for you. It's showing you right here in this card. Like, do you want this? Do you want this tower with the lightning all the time coming in your life, tearing everything apart, taking, or do you want this over here? The flowers, the hills, and your kingdom over here at the end. Your legacy, your empire for you and your loved ones. You have to think about that, viewer. And then it says awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So many of you are being awakened right now, okay? And awakening is not easy. It's not easy because I had to go through it, and I'm still going through a lot. You're awakened to reality, to what's real, to what's been hidden to all of us. All right? There's truths that, were hidden from us. All right? We've been lied to a lot. So, and that's okay because now, when you're awakened, you're going to see. I mean, it's not okay because you're going to probably be angry like I was, but you'll get over it. It'll make you strong, just be strong. And it's a new way of being. It's an integration. You're never going to be the same once you awaken, I mean, it's not, it's hard. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's a good thing, but it's hard at the same time because you're not the same person anymore. You don't think the same. You're not going to look at life the same anymore. You're going to see life through different eyes now. It's not those old eyes that you used to look through. But the best part about it is that you know now that everything that you knew was real. It's like, it's being clarified now in your awakening. Like, yeah, I wasn't crazy. This, and this was going on. This, and this, I knew. That's why I was feeling that in my intuition. That's why I was feeling that in my mind, and you begin to find out who you really are, and you begin to become the real, the real collective, the real star that each one of you are in your own way, because each one of you have your own gifts. And now once you're awakened, you can step into your gifts. You could be the man or woman that you always wanted to be. You could start that business. You could, open your own grocery store. You could be that musician. You could be that artist that paints. You could be, just a married woman, a mother to her children, but loving her children. Whatever it is for each one of you, okay? But just know that take good care of yourself when you are being awakened, because each of you will, you're awakening, and it's different for each person. But what I have to say and suggest is just be gentle with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Cry as much as you have to, because I know I cried a lot and I still cry today. It's not easy. If I was to tell you that, I'd be lying to you, and I'm not going to lie to anyone because I don't like lying. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it because it makes you be the best possible person you could be. And little do all of you know, so many light beings that are here on Earth and in other planets and other realms and within the universe, that they're trying to help humanity. They're trying to help you all. You have a lot of starseeds here. You have a lot of light workers. You have angels. You have a lot of people that have come together to help humanity. So that should make you feel good, because they knew that the bad people of this world, the dark, was trying to keep everything from you, because they didn't want you guys to know your gifts. They didn't want you to be the best possible people you could be. But there is a creator, there is a God that he loves you that much that he said, nope, you're not going to keep doing this. I gave you your time to be here to do what you wanted to do, devil. Now it's my turn. Now I'm coming back for my people. Now I'm going to make my people happy. Now I'm going to let them be the real people that they were always meant to be. You're not going to lie to them anymore. They're going to be awakened one by one, and that's what's happening to you. All right? So just be good to yourselves. Meditate. Take a lot of baths if you can, with sea salt and flowers and candles. And if you ever feel like stressed as you're awakening, take a lot of showers, because I take a lot of showers. I rinse away all negativity off of my body, off of my soul, off of my off of this body, because if not, you carry it, because we go around a lot of people, places, and things, and we might carry other people's energies and bad spirits and negativity, and we don't need that. We don't need that, because it's hard enough trying to awaken and then go around other people and have to deal with other stress. It's like, nah, I'm good. So make sure you take good care of yourself. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what messages do you have? What messages do you have for my viewers, please? These decks be so big, man. Okay. Oof. Hold on a minute, because they got me everywhere. Can you relax so I can read over here? Jeez. It says, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. So a lot of you have questions. They're saying there's a lot of deep reasons for the questions that you have, and they're saying there's a lot of purple here, so there's a lot of intuitive people here with special spiritual gifts. Okay, a lot of you are mediums, healers, and psychics, okay, and so on and so forth. Empaths, introverts, extroverts. But they're saying you have a lot of deep questions that you want, okay? And the universe is saying yes, but you need to seek them out. You need to seek it out. And we're not going to come and just hand you every little thing, because if we do that to you, then we're going to be babying you, and you're not going to do the work. You have to do the work when you're awakened. You have to do your part. You have to do the research on yourself, on what you want to know. So whatever you're looking for, whatever questions you're wanting, you need to seek them out. Just like when you were in school. Whatever you didn't know, what did you have to do? You had to research it, right? Okay, well, the same with you, with all your questions that you have. So it says guidance, attention, help, maybe, love always, criticism never. The question was what to give others, if anything at all. Isn't it fun being you? So, they're saying they're never going to criticize. They don't criticize you. Don't ever feel like they're criticizing you, the universe, okay? They're saying they're here for guidance. They're here for attention. They're here to help you. Love. They said maybe, love always. They're always going to love you. There's no question, that they won't answer. But you have to ask them at the same time. You have to ask them. But at the same time, you have to do your work too. Like I said, they're not going to baby us because a lot of us, we have been babied all our lives. Our mothers and fathers have spoiled us and made us think they were always going to give us this and that. Like, no, we're adults, most of us, I hope, we're adults. Some are younger, teens, but you need to start growing and doing what you have to do for yourself because mama and daddy's not always going to be there, okay? Grandma and grandpa is not always going to be there. So you got to start fending for yourself. You got to start finding out your own research for this life, for what's for you, for what's not for you, for what's real and what's not real. Okay? So it says, yeehaw. Look at that card. That's pretty. I want a shirt like that. It says, when it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their yeehaw first, quality above all others. Have it your way. Special orders. Don't upset the universe. Oh, wow. So they're saying, like, whoever you, like, this is talking about relationships now, like, whoever you want in your relationship, the universe is being funny. They're saying, like, whoever if they don't say yeehaw to you and they're not funny and they don't make you laugh and, then get rid of them. They're saying, like, be with somebody that could say yeehaw and have jokes and make fun and make you laugh. You know what I mean? Make you feel like yourself. You don't have to be somebody else around them. That's what they're saying to you. And then it says, love doesn't, another pretty card. Wow, the colors are so beautiful. Love doesn't have to mean near. Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyways, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. So, they're saying, sometimes, we're love. Love doesn't have to be close to us. Sometimes love's better far away. Sometimes, it's just like that. Like, sometimes we might love somebody so much, but we have to be like, you know what? I have to let you go because, you're not growing. I'm staying stagnant, different things for different people. And they're saying it's okay. Like, let them people go. Sometimes you got to let people go because it's better to love them from a distance. Like, you tried all that you could do. And then sometimes somebody could love you and they could be far away, but it doesn't mean like that they don't want to be with you. It's because they're working on themselves, you're working on yourselves, and when the time is right, the universe will bring you together when that time is right. Because if you get together sooner than that, it won't work out as good as it was if you would have been patient and waited on the universe. And it's saying, like, love doesn't really know the difference. Everybody loves different. Everybody's different and unique on how they love. You can't always expect people to be the same or just expect people to be the way that you are, because then, oh my God, it would be boring. Why would I expect somebody to come and love me the same way I love? Because I'm going to be like, oh my God, like, I don't, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, like, you want to have, like, some differences too, even if you're, twins or whatever, soulmates or whatever, you want to have a little, variety because, if you were too much alike, you would drive each other crazy. Believe me, I was with somebody like that. But anyways, and the other thing I'm getting from that card is that's the creator, that's the angels and the ancestors. Like, when you feel like you're not being loved, they're telling you right now through this card, like, we love you, we're there for you. You can't see us, but we're there. If you sit still quiet enough and you really listen for us, we're here. We're trying to reach out to you. We're trying to show you love. We're the ones comforting you when you cry. We're the ones holding you when you feel like there's nobody there in your bed. We're holding you. You're not alone. So know the universe and the angels are telling you right now they love you. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not. Okay, so it says karma is on your side. So they're saying karma is on your side. If you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you even believe how often you're thought of, talked about, and fallen in love with. It's payback time. So many of you are going to get a lot of good karma. You've gone through a lot. Like me, I know I've gone through a lot. And you wonder, like, damn, like, how long do I have to keep going through this? How long do I have to keep suffering? Like, damn, I've lost this, and I did this, and I've been sick, and I wasted time in a marriage, and I was hooked on drugs, and why does things have to keep being bad? Like, when is the good gonna come? And it's like, you have to change. You have to have faith. You have to do things that you're not used to doing. This world has made us feel like we have to be like the world, but you don't. They're telling you through this card right here, like, there's a lot of people like praying for me and you. There's prayers going on that we don't know about. You know what I mean? There's people talking about us like, wow, he or she, look at how much they've changed. They're a totally different person. They're not that same man they used to be. They're not that same woman they used to be. Now they give. Now they listen, and they don't just talk. Now they come and they check on me once in a while. Now they go and have fun, and they want to go play miniature golf, and they want to go hit at the batting cages, and they want to go play games. They want to go eat the kind of variety of food. They don't always just want to eat. So people see that you're changing, and that's beautiful. And then it says change is always good, which I just said, right? Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. That's all we could do, collective, is change ourselves. We can't change anybody else. Believe me, I was with a man for over 13 years, and I could not change him, and he couldn't change me. But the whole thing was, he was different and I was different. What he wanted, I didn't want. What I wanted, he didn't want. And I had to realize that, I stood too long because I was faithful. And I felt like, I didn't want to break God's commandments or whatever, but sometimes it's just not meant to be, and you have to move on. I'm just using that as one example. It says it works every time, guaranteed, if you change yourself. Though I am kind of partial to the way you are right now. So they're saying, they are, kind of partial to the way that you are right now. They understand the way that you are right now. It doesn't mean that the universe doesn't love you. The angels and the ancestors don't love you. Oh, excuse me, I got nauseated. My God. It's saying, just change yourself, because that works every time. You'll never fail if you change yourself. You will get the best results. And a lot of you, are out here in this world, and I know that a lot of you are not of the light. Some of you are of, in your own world and living of the world, but you have to change. If you're wondering why you keep getting the same results, and why, a man or woman is always leaving you or not by your side, and you're wondering why things are falling apart, like you're losing jobs, and you're losing friends, and you're losing money, and you can't keep your life together, it's because you have to look in the mirror and you have to change yourself. Nobody's going to change baby you. People get tired, okay? So you have to do the work, and you have to work on yourself. And if you don't love yourself, how do you expect anybody else to love you? You know what I mean? Like, if you can't even take care of yourself and love yourself, how do you expect a man or a woman to be at your side? Because, we don't have time. People have to do what they have to do in this life. All right? And then it says, love is never in vain. Aww. When you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so, so, so happy you loved as much as you did. So, it's true what that card said, that's like with the awakening, that's like with ascending, it's with the with changing yourself. You don't realize, like I said, how beautiful it's going to be later. It's not easy, it's not, like I said, it's going to be hard, it's not easy, but it's worth it in the end. It's worth it. There's a lot of times I want to back down and be like, what, forget this, I don't want to do this. And I do say that to myself, because if I didn't say that, I'd be lying to you. And I do, and I cry, and I get mad, and I tell God, I don't want to do this. These people are too hard. They're hard-headed. You know, they just want to do things their way, and they keep doing black magic, and they keep doing witchcraft, and they keep using the worldly ways, and da-da-da-da-da, and I can't. Like, they aggravate me, you know, so I cry, and I talk to them back and forth, and then, like, after 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, God, I'm sorry, you know. I know I have to do this. I know I made a contract with you. I have to finish my work while I'm here. I have to help humanity, and I am always a woman of my word. So, you know, this is just a little stumbling, you know, block right now, but I'll get through it. And I do get through it because I always put the whole picture in my brain and what's at the end. It's like the rainbow's at the end, but you have to keep going towards it. It's work, it's progression, it's change, you know, and you can't just sit on your ass and think it's coming to you, because it's not coming to you. You got to work for it. You have to do the change. You have to grow. You have to ascend. So this is the reading that I have for you all. That was a deep one. Let me see which horoscope this is for. Let me do it in front of you because I know you'd be like, probably think I'm cuckoo. I don't know. So this is for Virgo. So that was the Virgo reading, okay? That's what they wanted you to know, Virgo. So I hope it resonated. Thank you for being here, and have a lovely rest of the evening. Bye-bye.